Behind Jacks, good morning. Woo, woo.
Today, I am excited because we are going to Woodland Acres Elementary to have a special conversation with Michael Ward, who brought City Year to Jacksonville. Hey, Michael.
Hi.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm excited to be here and see the great work we're doing with students at
Woodland Acres.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, it's you. Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, Michael.
Hi, Alicia.
I'm so glad you're here.
I'm delighted to be here at Woodlands Acres Elementary, because that's our school this year.
Yeah, you're sponsoring this
Yes,
year. It's
we are.
amazing. So I'm excited. This is a really special time talking with you as the person who brought us to Jacksonville. And we can spend a lot of time talking about that. But before we do that, I want to talk about you a little bit. Not too much. We won't do it too much.
Good.
But I know. But you are incredibly generous in our community. And you've been, and beyond, really. Where did that come from? Where did your generosity come from or start?
I've always thought my difference I was supposed to be making was at CSX for our customers and employees. And I said, well, I need to think more broadly, and I got to make the difference in people's lives with this money. Yeah. So I've thought education is the best gift you can give to anybody. So I've given a lot of money to education.
So you have been connected to City Year for a very long time. I would love to know what drew you to City Year so long ago. I guess it was, how long ago now?
So I've been involved for about 20 years now.
20 years.
And how that happened was when I became the CEO, I said, let's look where we as CSX are putting our charitable money. You normally where you run trains is not the best part of town. And I said, we should be making a difference where we run our trains. So we had one site, Boston, that had City Year. So one of my employees said, you need to come up and see City Year in Boston. Okay. And when I saw that, I said, this is what we need to do, because it's helping the students in the worst performing school in any given city. And those schools tend to be where trains run. So we became a national sponsor anywhere east of the Mississippi, which is where we ran trains. If there was a City Year site, we had a team, and we were also a national sponsor. So we could. One thing about City Year is it makes a true difference.
Absolutely. We have plenty of examples of times that you or I have brought people into a school, and it's you really understand it when you see it. For people who maybe haven't, how might you make that, how would you describe that, what you see when you feel City Year?
What we really are about is focusing on the students. There are three keys, ABCs: attendance, behavior, and coursework in math and English. So what we try to do is help the students focus on those three things. So we'll sometimes tutor students, but we don't teach classes. The other thing we do, I think really is very beneficial, is we bring a shot of energy and enthusiasm into the school. They do a power greeting for the students when they're coming to get them excited about being at school. And if they're not there, we're calling and saying, why aren't you at school? Because you can't learn if you're not there.
That's right.
But I think we also infect, if you will, the staff. Because they see this energy, this enthusiasm, and it really is a multiplier effect within a given school.
Yeah, the impact on the culture of the school is really powerful just by the energy of City Year being there. So that's what we like to call what you just described as that whole school, whole child model, because we're impacting the whole child from their academics, of course, doing targeted academic interventions, but also the well-being of the student. Calls home, where are they? To supporting the greater school. It's amazing.
And one of the, I guess, hidden benefits of City Year we don't talk about so much, we do make a real difference for the students we serve. As you know, we are in the lowest performing schools, and usually within those schools, the lowest performing students.
Okay.
But there's also a real benefit to our core members who serve.
That's right.
They serve 1 or 2 years, but they learn about giving to others. They learn about, gee, maybe I want to have a future in education, and they actually get to experience it. And you find that they basically are better citizens when it's over with.
That's right.
And we don't talk about that much, but that's an extra benefit of
It
sitting
is,
here.
yeah, and that's the beautiful thing about our celebration of 10 years and looking forward is that cycle of opportunity for young people that we're creating. That has always been the case, but we're seeing it now more. Like one of the core members that you met today, right, was a student at this school. We weren't here, but now they are a student success coach serving with City Year at this school that they went to elementary school. That's a beautiful...
And are we seeing some, there were times, students who now have graduated and said, I want to come back and serve because I've seen a City Year Corps member
That's
in
right.
my life.
That's right, yeah. And then they're leaving and going to be teachers, sometimes in the school where they served. And that's a beautiful...
A virtuous cycle instead of a vicious cycle.
Yeah, a virtuous cycle. I love that. That's amazing. Okay, so if you had any message that you could give to the hundreds of alumni that have served in Jacksonville, what would you say to them?
I guess what I'd really say is thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, I can't imagine when I was 18, 19, 22 years old say, you know what, I'm just going to take a year and serve. My generation, I'm a little bit older than you. Our generation was, I need to go out and get a job and start making some money. So they were willing to give up a year or two of their lives to help serve others. I think is just so admirable, and I'd just like to say thank you to them.
Thank you so much, Michael. We would not be who we are and where we are without you, absolutely. I'm not sure if you know how much impact that you've had on thousands of young people and schools, and that is an incredible legacy that you are leaving, and so I'm grateful for you.